welcome back. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I had another work trip I had to take care of. As you can see behind me, the garden has absolutely taken off. It's probably due to the extremely hot weather we're having right now, and we're getting tons of rain. So I'm really excited about all this growth. I can't wait to do a garden tour with you guys. Not sure what else I'll have to do today, but let's get started with that garden tour. So one of the first things that you'll notice is the tomatoes are now over my head, which is pretty awesome. They were down to my chest, about this tall, a week ago, and now they're up here. It's insane how much growth we've had on these tomatoes. It's pretty cool. Also the corn, same thing, over my head. So the broccoli, I tore out two of the plants on that side to make a sunnier area for the eggplants back there, which still aren't doing too great. But I already regret it because as soon as I did, it started producing a head. The kale is still doing wonderful. Roger had some of it. He said he's not a huge fan of kale, so basically I get all this kale to myself. The lettuce has all been cut at least one time, and it's coming back great. The marigolds in all the garden beds are just doing wonderfully. I think this one over here is probably one of the better ones. Even with all this shade, the marigolds are doing fantastic. Now what you see there is a cucumber vine, and it is just ridiculously long. Look at this thing. It goes all the way down there. I can't even see the beginning of it. So obviously, yeah, the tomatoes are, I'm sorry, the cucumbers were located behind the broccoli, and they were getting shaded out at the beginning, but they've taken off beautifully now and are just going to start climbing this trellis. I'm going to start training them up that trellis, and we should have a really good cucumber crop this year. Tomatoes over here, of course, are doing great. These are the bigger varieties, like the Cherokee Purple, Black Krim. They are producing quite a bit. Still no ripe tomatoes, but we got a ton, and I mean just a ton of green tomatoes already. We are going to have a great summer this year for tomatoes. I can already feel it. So some of the pepper plants aren't doing as well. These look pretty scrawny. These are the Poblano Ancho peppers, and I topped them, which hopefully will encourage them to grow, put growth outwards, and make these really nice and bushy. My spearmint plant was pretty overgrown, so I harvested a lot of spearmint today. And coming back over to this side, you'll see I have a ton of green cherry tomatoes as well, just all over the place. And I can tell it's going to be a great year for tomatoes, as cherry tomatoes as well. And these, of course, are the ones that are over 6 feet tall already. Just doing fantastic. Carrots are really bushy. It's really hard to thin carrots once they get this big. Kind of regret letting them get that big before I thinned them out. The okra looks like it's gonna start producing flowers soon. You can see it right in there, so that's pretty cool. Here's some of today's harvest. I thinned those carrots. Those will make great snack size carrots. And then while I was weeding, I actually tore up 2 garlic plants, but my wife likes garlic, so she'll enjoy those. And then this is all the spearmint that I pruned and mixed those with some drinks tonight.
Sure.
Picking the first jalapeno of the year.
I pulled some carrots, but still a little dinky thing.
We are so close to harvesting the first tomatoes of the year. I know you already saw me harvest that first jalapeno. I don't know how many of you harvest jalapenos before you harvest tomatoes, but that's one interesting about this year. Just a couple more days for these guys. Well, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. It's gonna probably be another 2 to 3 weeks before my next video. I've got a few things I got to take care of in the upcoming weeks. So just stay tuned, and I'm sure next time I see you, I'll be harvesting tons of tomatoes. So thanks for watching, and remember, every garden makes a difference.